You've decided to pop the question. Congratulations. Now, where do you begin? My name is Rachel at BriteCo Jewelry and Watch Insurance, and I'm here to walk you through step by step the engagement ring buying process. Let's dive in. The first question you need to answer is, what type of a ring are you buying? Probably the most daunting task. My biggest recommendation is to do your research. Keep tabs on your partner. What type of jewelry do they wear? Is it big? Is it loud? Is it more dainty, a little more subtle? What metals do they typically lean towards? Are they white metals or yellow metals? Are they more out there, intricate, or more timeless and simple and elegant? Nowadays, people have Pinterest boards, good friends or sisters that can help you kind of narrow down what designs and what rings you think they would like the most. When it comes to an engagement ring, I want you to remember that the engagement ring is typically the first step to the next phases of your life. There's a wedding, there's cars, there's houses, there's so many other bigger expenses. It's important to set a budget that you're comfortable with spending. Don't feel like you have to break the bank. Go online, go into a few stores, do your research, find what your money, a certain money range can get you, and make sure you're comfortable spending that amount of money. Do your research again, go online, find jewelers with really good reviews, ask your friends who have been previously engaged where they purchased, and don't be afraid to try out a few different jewelers. It's important for you to find a jeweler who's knowledgeable and patient to help guide you through this process. If you're looking for a completely unique engagement ring, you might consider going the custom route. Find a jeweler who specializes in customization and know that not every jeweler has this as an offering. The first step would be to sit with a jeweler for an initial consultation. Typically, that consultation aligns your vision with their expertise and gives you a good plan for what engagement ring you're trying to build. The next step would be the design. This is typically a CAD, a computer-aided design, followed with a wax model. Note that every jeweler has a slightly different process here. Once you're pretty pleased with the initial mock-up, the initial design, then you'll search for the center stone. This can be a diamond, this can be a gemstone. Tell the jeweler what you want and have them source a few options for you to choose from. Lastly, once you've approved the design, selected the diamond or gemstone, you'll sit back while the production begins. Production can last anywhere from a few weeks to a few months, depending on the complexity of the piece or the brand or designer that you've chosen. Once you have your engagement ring, it's important to know how to maintain it. Guys, keep it clean. It's not only going to keep your ring beautiful, but it's going to alert you to any damage or potential damage because you'll be able to see what's going on. Take your ring into your jeweler once to twice a year. They'll do a full inspection, check the gemstones, check the diamonds, the prongs, make sure that that ring is still safe and secure. Avoid wearing your ring during strenuous activities, working out, hiking, biking, moving, heavy lifting, anything that you can think of that would potentially damage your ring. Remember that jewelry is a very delicate work of art. Make sure that you're avoiding taking it into bodies of water. Chlorine, harsh chemicals, avoid touching those to your ring, to your engagement ring. Also keep in mind that salt water, oceans, that salt can be damaging and erode your ring over time as well. And lastly, make sure that you have coverage and protection on the jewelry insurance side. And when it's all said and done, I want to remind you of something. You just spent a long time designing the ring. You spent a lot of money, and your partner is going to be wearing this ring for the rest of their life. Make sure that you have proper insurance coverage. You want to make sure that you're covered for loss, damage, theft, mysterious disappearance on a global scale. No matter where you go in the world, you want to have worldwide coverage. Make sure you're picking a policy that covers you with anything life would throw at you and that has an easy claims process as well. I highly recommend that you check out BriteCo Jewelry Insurance. Thank you so much for joining me.